The Prince with the Golden Mouth. In the mystical kingdom of Tibara lived Khan Dorhe, a ruler whose kindness was as legendary as the magical creatures that roamed his lands. Father, you've been staring at that map for 3 days. The parchment might catch fire from your intense gaze.
Shalu, my son, our people grow desperate. The luminari at the river's source demand greater tributes each season. Our treasury grows thin, yet their appetite for treasures grows fat.
Begging your pardon, Your Majesty, but have we tried asking them nicely? Maybe they just need to be asked politely.
My dear Saran, these ancient beings have guarded that river since before my grandfather's grandfather was born. They speak only the language of tribute and tradition.
Then perhaps it's time someone learned to speak their language properly. Father, grant me permission to journey to the river's source.
Absolutely not. No son of mine will venture into the domain of the luminare.
Well then, it's fortunate I'm also the son of my mother, who always taught me to help others in need. He's got a point there. Saran, do you ever feel like we're meant for something greater than palace life? You mean greater than your daily attempts to convince the kitchen staff that chocolate cake qualifies as a vegetable? I'm serious. Our people suffer while we live in comfort. The luminare hold the key to our kingdom's prosperity, yet no one has tried to truly understand them. You know, my friend, you might be onto something. What if these creatures aren't the monsters everyone believes them to be? Exactly. What if they're just misunderstood? And so, beneath the watchful stars, 2 young hearts made a decision. Your Highness, I formally request permission to accompany you on this potentially foolhardy, definitely dangerous, and absolutely necessary adventure. Permission granted, Sir Saran. Though I must warn you, we might encounter creatures with scales, terrible breath, and questionable social skills. So, basically like your grumpy Uncle Norbu at family dinners? That's terrifyingly accurate. Very well. At dawn, we begin our quest to the river's source. Together as always? Together as always. For 3 days, they climbed toward the mystical source, carrying not weapons, but hearts full of hope. Remind me again why we couldn't take the royal carriage to Magical Dragon Avenue. Because, my dear friend, respect must be earned through effort. Besides, look. They're beautiful.
Brother Viridis, I grow weary of this endless game of tribute and fear.
As do I, Aurum. For centuries, we've waited for someone to speak to us with kindness, rather than be terrified of us.
If only they knew that a simple touch from those oak branches would free us from our ancient binding spell.
And imagine their surprise if they learned our greatest gift. That one who shares a meal blessed with our golden essence speaks treasures of gold, while emerald essence grants the speech of precious gem.
They want to be freed? All this time. They've been prisoners, not tyrants. Like I said, criminally misunderstood. Noble Luminare, we come not as conquerors, but as students seeking wisdom.
By the ancient winds, at last, someone who speaks with respect rather than demands or tribute.
Oh, Aurum, do you think they might actually be here to help, rather than take?
Great creatures, Our kingdom suffers, but not from your power, from our own ignorance. We wish to understand, not to conquer.
Young prince, for I sense royal blood in your veins. We have guarded this sacred source not by choice, but by ancient magic that binds us here. A simple, gentle touch from those oak branches you carry could break our bonds and set us free to return to the celestial realm where we belong.
Then it would be our greatest honor to help you, noble luminare.
For your kindness, receive this gift, essence of our very being, that your words might create wonders. But remember, younglings, the magic lies not in the treasures, but your words. Speak with kindness, wisdom, and hope that will fare you well. Speak with compassion, for words have the power to heal hearts, inspire courage, and transform the world itself.
And so, our heroes learned the first great truth, that when you truly listen with an open heart, you're bound to succeed where force and fear fail. That night, as ancient stars witnessed their courage, they prepared to test the luminare's gift for supper. So, we just sprinkle this emerald dust into our dinner like seasoning and suddenly I'll speak precious gems? Perhaps the luminare did say the magic responds to wisdom and kindness. Well, that was anticlimactic. Maybe we needed to get a proper instruction manual. Wait, Saran. Viridis said words have power to heal and inspire. Let me try. I wish for gold to help heal my father's worried heart and restore hope to our people. What in the world? It worked! I wish for emeralds to bring prosperity and joy to every family in our kingdom who is sacrificed for others. The luminare were right. The magic responds to the kindness in our hearts, not greed in our minds. As they both continued their journey, they discovered that their greatest adventures would come from helping others find peace. I found it first in that old cave, but I'm the one who recognized its magic. Hey, hello, hi friends. What causes such passionate disagreement on this beautiful morning? The invisibility hat grants its wearer the power to vanish. We all want it, but can't decide who deserves it most. Fighting over something that makes you disappear seems rather ironic, doesn't it? Perhaps instead of fighting, we could find a way for everyone to benefit. May I suggest a trade? What could you possibly offer that's better than invisibility? I wish for enough gold to ensure each of you can pursue your dreams without worry. Incredible! With this gold, I can finally open my bakery, and I can buy medicine for my village. And we gain a useful tool for our journey to help others. Everyone wins when kindness leads the way. Shortly after, they encountered grumpy dwarfs, arguing over a pair of worn boots.
These 7-league boots belong to whoever's shortest.
No! Whoever has the longest beard.
Gentlemen, gentlemen! Perhaps your boots would be better served helping someone travel the world spreading joy. In gratitude, they eagerly gift the magical boots to Saran. And so, our heroes learned that the greatest magic isn't in taking what you want, but in giving others what they need. Saran wore the left boot, and Prince Shalu wore the right magic boot. Using their enchanted boots, they wished to go where they were most needed, and found themselves in the kingdom of Serendia, where hearts had grown heavy with uncertainty.
Strangers, you arrive at a most providential time. Our beloved ruler has journeyed to the eternal realm, and we seek someone with wisdom and a generous heart to guide us.
Ma'am, what makes you think we could help your people?
Our ancient prophecy speaks of leaders who possess not just magical gifts, but words that heal and inspire. Can you show us such wisdom?
Would you be so kind to give me a moment alone with my friend? My friend, let me observe these people first. Perhaps we can better understand their true needs. This girl, she serves others with the same heart as Shalu. That young woman over there, she has the wisdom to know exactly who needs help most. People of Serendia, I wish for gold enough to ensure no child in your kingdom ever goes hungry, and no elder ever feels forgotten. His words rang with such sincere compassion that the crowd's faces lit up with hope. And I wish for emeralds to fund schools where your children can learn not just letters and numbers, but kindness and courage. And you, kind maiden, please help us distribute these gifts to those who need them most.
Your words carry more magic than any treasure. They heal our despair and awaken our dreams.
Long live King Shalu! Long live Grand Advisor Saran!
And so, two friends who set out to free their king of troubles now ruled Serendia with wisdom. Returning often to visit King Shalu's parents in Tibara, sharing their joy and prosperity between two kingdoms united by love. A year ago, two mythical beasts gave us impossible gifts, only because we showed them empathy.
These two say what they mean and mean what they say, from the first day they set foot in Serendia.
Honestly, I was just trying to help my friend. The gold coins that fall out of his mouth must be a result of the heart of gold he has.
Young King, you have learned the greatest truth of all, that words spoken with love are more powerful than any magic. You freed us from our prison, but more importantly, you freed your people from despair.
Noble luminari, we are forever grateful for your wisdom and your gifts. And so, from this ancient folklore wisdom, we learn that true treasures are not the golden emeralds that flow from your lips, but from happiness that your words bring to others.